Coming at you live from Irvine, California, during literally the driest year we have on record, and we're not even tripping because we've planned to harvest the rain, recycle gray water, work with beautifying the space with plants that have been highly adapted over millennia to thrive under these exact climatic conditions. We're over here thriving. Let's check it out. Starting with the native plants in the front yard. We're doing our best to mimic the ecosystem that we are in here locally. So we're in a really biodiverse area between the Pacific Ocean and the Santa Ana Mountains. Instead of having just like whatever those developers slap down to sell these houses, we have intentionally placed local flora that is enriching the ecosystem around us. Hopefully, if enough houses catch on and implement the same kind of landscape, we can create wildlife corridors from open space to open space through our communities. This landscape is still filling in, but it's filling in with a lot of plants that stay green all year long. They're very fragrant. They are also put out flowers when they choose to. I wouldn't see why you wouldn't work with so many functions stacked into one beautiful little landscape. I can't wait to see how it looks at maturity. Aside from that, we have the whole backyard that nobody online has seen for quite a long time. You have seen these tanks. These 500 whatever gallon tanks add up to about 1,600 gallons of water. Before they come straight off the roof, they do go through a mesh screen. They come into a first flush diverter. We empty the first flush diverter to let out all the muck that might come off the roof. And then once that is full, then it brings the clean water into our storage system here. We mainly use these tanks to drip irrigate the vegetable garden. We found some specialized drip irrigation that works on really low water pressure. But in this year of drought, where we haven't received a full inch of rain since May, and it is now mid-January, we're emptying our tanks into our bioswale. And by deeply saturating the ground, we're irrigating all of our native plants back here in this beautiful pollinator garden. We have coast live oak, lemonade berry, hollyleaf cherry, sumac, buckwheat, artemisia, golden bush, coyote bush, quail bush, purple sage, bladderpod, deer grass, white sage, mugwort, and this whole thing is essentially, this whole island garden is essentially like our pollinator garden. That also brings resilience to our food system. Essentially, the biodiversity that these plants attract, all the little birds that are eating the bugs out of the garden, are protecting our greywater food forest, like the mango, the rue, the pineapple sage, the mints, the stone fruit, the artichoke, the blueberries, the pineapple guavas, a blueberry patch, little avocado tree. This entire space is net zero water use. We're either receiving rainwater that we've harvested and stored in the tanks, or recycled gray water from inside the house. Essentially, every time this homeowner does their laundry, they have the option to irrigate their food forest. Bing, bop, bam. Do you want to see the point of conversion?
Yeah.
Converted. How could I forget? We have an olive tree on the other side too that also comes from a highly adapted to the Mediterranean climate, although from another part of the world. it doesn't receive even water from the tank regularly or from the gray water. It's just tapped in to the water that saturates through the bioswale.
Tell me about this this hangout spot that Chris has made over here.
So the plan here is to have the Quercus agrifolia, the coast live oak, and the olive tree bring their canopies in and over and make the sunsail obsolete. And we'll just be chilling under here, under like beautiful tree canopy, the sticky monkey flower, and the mallow will have filled in, so it'll be like all low key and closed in. This will be the chillest spot in the neighborhood. We get a lot more condensation than I ever would have calculated. So even when it's not raining, these tanks manage to keep themselves topped off with condensation that builds up on the roof tiles. Pretty awesome. T, you want to say something? Did we miss anything?
This is it?
This is it.
This is all you got for 3 years' work?
Last time Tristan gets any screen time. It's trying to make you famous.
Nice hat, dude.
Dude, my friend's daughter made it for me.
I love it.
I think that wraps it up, Jojo.
That's a wrap.
That's a wrap, Jojo. And maybe like Thursday, Friday next week.
Okay.